current pulmonary functional tests which they conducted indicated that I need that kind of environment. Finally, the second one is that I have a residue cervical ridiculitis following a cervical 6-7 disc replacement surgery and the adjacent level C5-6 disc disease. That is the cervical problem. I am enduring ever since I underwent a surgical operation on 29th of April 2024, which I have been nursing for. And these senior consultants have strongly recommended that I want to read about their recommendation after that finding that Lukwago should have a spinal review by his primary spine surgeons in India to re-evaluate him for the persistent upper limbs radicularitis. It's a medical term. That they were unable to repeat the MRI investigations because they were not certain of the compatibility of the implants, the artificial discs that were used for his primary spine surgery and MRI scans. So the point here is, when they conducted an anterior cervical dissectomy with disc replacement at C6 here, the nerve root and the spinal cord, there was an implant, an artificial disc, which was inserted here. When I went to Malawi, after conducting the investigation, they did the CT scan, they discovered there were attendant issues which had complicated this situation and required further examination and urgent attention by the neurologists and neurosurgeons who conducted the surgery in India. That is immediate, it's urgent. So I was put on some kind of therapeutic treatment. They gave me gabaline, at least to contain the excruciating pain I am undergoing. I am facing. That excruciating pain is being mitigated by the.
Are you able to hear us, Honorable? Yes, I have made the necessary consultations, and I have been informed that the next available date is 16th of July 2026. The accused counsel are advised to seek audience with the Chief Magistrate in regards to the concerns raised today, since I don't have jurisdiction to make orders in this matter.
Time?
At 10 a.m.
Anyway, the matter has been adjourned to 16th of July, as you heard for yourselves, that the presiding chief magistrate is indisposed. And her only available date is 16th of July. Well, I think you had the report for yourselves. The Lord Mayor himself traversed the report, but one, the report confirms all the ailments that we were talking about, or we have talked about before court, and concludes with the recommendation that he be referred back to India, where he was operated, and he be handled by his primary spine surgeon in Fortis, India. The second is that he needs a well-ventilated environment for him to survive because of the breathing difficulties. And of course, you know how congested our prisons are. Number three, that he needs to live according to the prescriptions made by his doctors, including the use of a tinnitus pillow, which has since been dismantled by prison authorities. And the reason was simple, that they did not understand it. Now, instead of seeking to understand, you move in to act in a manner that is injurious to life. You can believe, you can imagine. The other thing, of course, is that some of the findings conclude that his ailments, some of his ailments are permanent. He's got to live with them, but in accordance with the prescribed lifestyle. That lifestyle cannot be ensured in prison conditions. Unfortunately, the presiding chief magistrate, they said, is indisposed. On the other prayers that we placed before court, the learned magistrate grade